But it's good, but yeah, it's tough.
Hey, Mum.
Get out of the way.
Make no mistake, the city turns pretty ugly late at night. It's a volatile combination. The pubs and clubs are absolutely full to overflowing until the early hours of the morning. There's a lot of drink and there's a lot of drugs. And that's why these guys, part of the Riot Squad, go from brawl to brawl all night long. And out here, there's no room for the faint-hearted.
You're under arrest for assault. Do you understand that? Yeah. You're going to be asked certain questions. You're not obliged to answer unless you wish to do so. Do you understand that?
It all happens pretty quickly too, doesn't it?
It does, only takes a few seconds.
Shut up!
Don't even think about it. Let go of my fucking hand, man. I'll fucking flog you. Got a problem? Get on the footpath. Line back up.
Sort of exactly what we were talking about is exactly what you've just had to deal with.
Exactly, yeah. It's drunken fools.
There's no mucking around though, is there? You've got to react pretty fast.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you've got to be firm as well, otherwise they'll have it above you, yeah.
But dealing with weekend drunks and thugs was not the reason the Public Order and Riot Squad was formed. It was born out of the anarchy of the 2006 Cronulla race riots in Sydney. Those, and the Macquarie Fields riot a year earlier, shocked police into realising they weren't prepared and needed a full-time squad. But major riots are few and far between. The bigger problem is the 24-hour access to alcohol throughout the city.
Thank you. Move off the road, thank you. Listen to what we have to say. It's the own safety. Do we have the problems that New York has? Well, no. Do we have the problem that Paris has? Well, no. Do we have the problem Mexico City has? Certainly not.
Dr. Michael Kennedy was a street-smart detective in the force for 20 years. Now, he's a senior lecturer in policing at the University of Western Sydney. He's not a fan of these tactics.
And why with the attitude now? Why with the attitude now? Because you just came up and approached us for no reason.
You can't have a principal operational strategy of these guys driving around and simply using these get-tough, zero-tolerance strategies on every party and every incident that they go to when there's no justification for it.
Don't yell out at the cops to make smart remarks.
No one yelled out at the cops.
We drive past you, keep your mouth shut, you enjoy your night. Yeah, but you want to carry on, but your night's over, mate.
You're the one that rules our night.
Night's ruined.
Right,
Ruin it for yourself, mate. Salam Muhammad.
You can drive around all weekend, you can charge into as many parties as you like, you can arrest as many people as you like, but have you stopped the major problem in Sydney, which is underage drinking or binge drinking? And the answer is no, you haven't.
Never hit the police, mate. Never.
Mate, look, can I say something? Am I allowed to say something?
I make no apologies for the manner in which we deploy and the manner in which we execute our duties.
Mate, just hang there, buddy.
The no-nonsense, strong-arm approach of the Riot Squad is very deliberate and under direct orders from squad boss, Chief Superintendent Steve Cullen.
The manner in which we attend a job, the manner in which we get out of our vehicles, the manner in which we engage people, it's all really about our presence. Now, if the people realise that the Riot Squad are there and they know what Riot Squads basically do and they want to stay there and engage us, then unfortunately we will accommodate.
In full gear, they look like gladiators ready for battle.
Sonia, that's you in there somewhere.
Over here.
Now, these members of the Riot Squad pride themselves on being the fittest police in the force because they have to be. When they're not out there on the beat copping all the violence and aggression, they're back here at base training. They've got all the gear. They certainly look intimidating, but they say their best weapon is their physical strength.
For major riots, they carry an extra 15 kilos of weapons and super-strength shields for protection.
Yeah. Middle. Bottom. Towards the top.
Well, you barely flinched, though. You can hold on to that pretty steady.
Yeah, do you want to have a go?
Rock solid. Oh, I'll give it a go.
Here we go. Less of the green magger. Hold on to it. Righto. Just brace yourself.
Jeez,
Arms, legs.
Hang on, so
Yes.
just hold on tight
Yeah,
here.
no, right. All you got to do is hold on tight. Middle section, please, only.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, jeez, that's strong.
One more time.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Up close, even training is intimidating. Sonia's only 160 centimetres tall and 64 kilograms, but she doesn't ask for any concessions and is given none.
You get a fair few knocks along the way, though, don't you? It's not without injury.
Yeah, I've had plenty of injuries. Yeah.
What have you had?
Start with day one.
I busted my knee and I didn't want to tell anyone that I hurt myself, and I walked around for 3 weeks with a bung knee, and actually had to have a knee reconstruction, so...
You did that on day one?
Day one. They broke me on day one.
Training might be painful, but it prepares them for the realities of the job. Injuries are a fact of life.
He's in agony.
On my first night with the squad, Senior Constable Brad Durant smashed his ankle in the gutter while making an arrest.
Down you go.
It staggered me that there's no level of respect for police, even a show of force like the Riot Squad who are out there.
I think that's right. I think that's probably more representative of the lack of respect that society has for itself, which again is a very sad state of affairs.
And that means violence can flare anywhere crowds gather and alcohol flows. Tonight, it's a local footy match, and the squad's on the lookout for trouble. It doesn't take long to come.
It amazes me just how quickly it all happens. In a flash, it can turn.
It's been quiet all night, as you've seen. Then all of a sudden, an argument in the crowd has led to violence. And as one person gets involved, more people who are fueled with alcohol get involved as well. Police start being assaulted. They turn from turning on each other to turning on the police.
But right now, Sonia and her mates enjoy their time out. They know that in a few hours they'll be back in the city, back in the thick of all that drunken madness.
You really got to stand your ground and show that you're assertive and don't let them get it over you, basically, yeah. A lot of the young males out there don't want to be told by a young female police officer what to do, so you've really got to stand your ground and show them who's boss, really.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Move away! Move! Go now or you'll be arrested. Get out. Go. Go. Get out of here. Otherwise I'll arrest you. Now move. Move, mate. Get out of here now.